I am now on Facebook. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Yes, it is true. The rumors are technically true. I created a Facebook page. You guys can check it out. But now, for the real video. We're checking out Tom MacDonald. Proud to be a problem. Now, recently when I react to Tom MacDonald, in the comments, I get a lot of support and then I get some hate. And I guess that's kind of like how Tom feels as well. If you think about it, there's a bit of a connection there. All right, so what do we have here? Autographed albums and limited edition merch packs available while supplies last. Be there at 9 a.m. sharp. Well, I haven't missed it actually. It's the 25th. I don't know where it's happening, but I don't think I can make it. I am not in that continent. Okay. All right, we're going to get into it, guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Please be seated. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water. Put your headphones on. Let's go.
We've all been hooked on something. Coffee, cocaine, or cigarettes. And we've all been asked to sell our souls for a nicer office and a bigger check. And we've all been at the bottom, had the lights cut off, barely paying rent. And we've all been in love with someone who said they'd stay but they up and left. And we don't ask for help, we don't cry no tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years. But we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And we've all been hooked on something. Pills or beer, mobile phones. And we've all done things that we regret to avoid laying alone. And Lord, we've had some bad days, depressed and anxious or drunk and stoned. And we've all had nights when we go to sleep and don't want to live no more. But we don't ask for help, we don't cry no tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years. But we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And we ain't afraid of hard times pass. And there will be dark nights, but they don't ever last. We ain't waiting for sunlight, we're pouring out gas. We're proud to be the problems light a match. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve.
Jesus. No warning there for that. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna hit the like. I'm already subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. What do I think about this? You know, first of all, the visuals. I think this is a really cool visualizer, almost. I don't know if he considers it like an official music video, but to me, it's more like a visualizer. Inside this sort of wooden shed, it looks like, that has caught fire. He's inside, within the fumes, the smoke, and everything. He's still going, playing the guitar, singing strong. The fire having no effect on his lungs whatsoever. So very cool. And how he just sort of spinning. It kind of got like trippy after a while. I'm like, Okay, I'm moving in circles here. And now for the song itself, the style, the way he was playing the guitar, and like that rhythm, it reminds me a lot of the Lumineers. There's several songs that have that same pattern, I would say, and so it's pretty close to that kind of band, or at least that genre. The Lumineers. I hope you guys have checked them out. His voice here, there's so many different sides to Tom. This is the more kind of pop and guitar Tom, right? Where he sings, he's more casual about it. He's not really, confronting or aggressive. Maybe even the opposite. In spite of the circumstances here, he looks very passive. His voice is kind of like this throughout. Doesn't really peak at all. It really doesn't change. It's like it stays here, right? There's no high moments in this song or low moments. It's just a steady wave of sound, which it's fine. It's a way to do it. But there was no any big drop or any reveal. It was almost like just one continuous rhyme or poem, something like that. And what do I get for the meaning here? Well, with Tom, it's like you have to watch the other videos to get a full picture, right? Or of his opinion, where he's coming from. Because if, for example, this is your first time ever watching a Tom MacDonald song, then you're going to be like, okay, but what is, I guess it could work, but if you have more context and you've heard the other ones, then I think you get a better understanding of who he is as a person, as an artist, and what his points are. So, if we could tie this to politics or, to whatever it is, because that's been a big topic of his lately. But I think in this one, he could just be referring to, to life in general, like to, how do I put this? The human aspect as a whole. It's like, maybe, am I perfect? Probably not. Have I been wrong? Sure, maybe you were right. Maybe I was wrong. It's almost like he's granting us like an insight into. I mean, I'm not gonna say this is like an apology song, because he's still saying I'm proud to be a problem, but it's like he's saying, maybe I was wrong. Maybe on my views I was wrong. Perhaps. Maybe maybe things we don't ask for. What does it say here? We don't cry for tears. But he's still kind of like stubborn about it. But I'm still proud to be a problem. I could be wrong, but what the heck? I still want to make an impact, a bit of a drama there. So it's almost like an oxymoron that we're looking at here. But anyway, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, because at the end of the day, I don't know. Who am I to say? I'm just a guy watching on YouTube, and I think that applies to everyone, unless he comes out and says directly, what the song is about and what he intended it, which could happen. I've actually tuned into some of his live streams. He does a lot, especially lately. I feel like he very long live streams, continuous, which is fine. I'm actually going to sort of do live streams myself, and in those I can get more in depth into important topics and things that I want to talk about, because in a video reaction like this, I can only make it like 8-10 minutes, right? In a live stream, you can comment, we can have a back and forth, and we can just hang out, right? What's the issue there? So overall, I enjoy this side of Tom, where it's like more tame, more controlled. I always like when he's playing the guitar. I mean, of course, when he has those really hype tracks that are with Nova, that are more like rapping, like Here We Are, you know, God mode, essentially, like those are cool. But every now and then, it's fun to just sit back and hear a track like this, more of like a southern guitar. He's in a barn out in the country. It's like, all right, I mean, everything may be on fire, but you know, it's fine. It's like that meme with the dog holding a cup and all around him is on fire. He's like, everything's fine. It's just kind of like that. But yeah, if you guys have any comments, please write them down below. Hit the like, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.